Yeah, I do mean that. I like it when we come together, but there's more than one way of doing things. So sometimes it's really nice when you take me to that place of complete anguish and release and have the enjoyment of watching your face as you let it go all over me. When are you coming over?
Hi gorgeous, it's your Sydney girl again. I have to say, listening to your last message got me so freaking wet that it's not funny. I listened to it over and over again a few times and I could just picture it all happening. And in regards to your volume of cum, the more the better. Bring it on. And in regards to where I like it, I'd like it anywhere you want. Whichever hole you prefer.
When I see you, I'm going to kiss your face. I'm going to put my arms around you. I might even jump up and straddle you. I miss you and I wish I were with you right now. I wish I were with you in the rain, holding your hand, sitting on the couch with you, laying on the couch with you, vertical, horizontal, I don't know. I like it all fours, but
I mean, I can't really control it. Something just happens to my body when I'm in that place, and I really don't have much control. But I would definitely allow myself to lose that control with you, for you.
good morning. This is your friend. No. This is your lover. And my day is starting. And I can hardly wait until we can be together again.
I'll have you know that the way that you talk to me makes me just melt. Like butter on a hot pan. Oh my God. I would definitely be running my nails up and down you. And I could keep them nice and pointy if that's what you like. And you would be assuming correctly. I was naked when I took that photo. And it is unfortunate indeed that there's no portal attached to these photos, because it's been a hot minute since I've had any intentions in that regard, and I feel neglected, and I feel like somebody should remedy that for me immediately.
attitude, how I rock and the way I groove, yeah. That's right, talking dirty in the late night. Told her, let's make it happen. Call up Steve the Dean Williams, NK Zaggin'. Yeah, this for all my gentlemen. You see baddies, I know you feeling them. We got the skills, show you how to seal the deal, and we gonna keep it real. Let's go.
Whoa. You got a stagecoach to catch or something, huh? Slow the fuck up.
Too cool, way too smooth. Show you how to get the girl to the bedroom. Ain't no thing, that's what we do. Get her vibing in the mood. Hey, we got the sauce, it ain't a joke. Come check it out, you should take notes. You'll have her begging for more. Wet like the ocean, you rockin' the boat. Hey, all of these brothers the flyers. Give you the game to get her excited. One of a kind, I know you will like it. Only the realest of men are invited. Yeah, that's true. Time to get her in the bedroom. Let's go.
Shit. Hold you down and grip it tight. I wanna bend you over and fuck you right. I wanna stroke and stroke. I wanna do it, baby girl. I wanna do it tonight. Hold you down and grip it tight. I wanna bend you over and fuck you right. I wanna stroke and stroke. I wanna do it, baby girl. I wanna do it tonight. All right, Zach, what's going on? Everybody listen to the show. What's up? What's up? Zach, how you doing, man? What's good with you, brother? What's good with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Cannot hear you.
No, I had to unmute myself. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. What's up with you, man?
Ooh, chilling, bro.
Yeah, we got a good show, guys. We got a good show for everybody.
This water is on point, goddammit.
No, hey, Artie. Hey, dog. I got.
I'm on my second case. I ordered my second case, bro.
You ordered another case of that shit, dog?
Bro, it came a couple of days ago, bro. I've been going through this water.
Let me see. Be sure. I gotta make sure I put your right thing in there. Let me see. I got always label them the wrong way. Let me go back to this one. I got it labeled. Fuck. So we got it in there. That's cool. All right, guys. If you have a question, guys, please put a Q. If you have a question, put a Q. God, lines are open. 833-859-8744. Let me have the lines up. We're gonna talk about. Let me turn on the music. Hey, never date a woman on her terms. That's what we're gonna be discussing today. But there's so many things that we have to talk about because we had Jazz calling earlier. Zach, you were in the room. I mean, you were in the chat, but you said a lot of things. But so there's a lot of guys out there that are trying to learn the game the wrong way, and they don't understand concepts, and they don't understand that because most guys go on the internet, Zag, they hear content creators, they hear red pill people, and they just hear like monkey see, monkey do, like do this thing, like do this one thing. And they hear what we saying, and they know we have game, they know we have mouthpieces, they know we know smooth, and they take things like, from you and me, get to know a woman in a more intimate way. They take things like program, they take things like roster. And before I throw it to you, these shows that we do, all the shows that we do, myself, Zag, 50, Miles, Lucario, Dre, guys, we're talking to you like we're in a locker room or a barbershop. Everything that we talk to you about, we don't tell you to take the statements that we have to go out there and tell women that you want her on your program or she's got to be on your roster, because we never talk to women that way. We talk to you that way so you can understand the basics of the introduction of the concept. But Zach, what say you on that, sir?
It's kind of like the NFL, right? When the season rolls around, they give their playbook to the veterans and to the rookies. Your playbook that they give you to study, it's not for your spouse to see. It's not for anyone to see, right? So when we give you these concepts, and understand something about concepts. Concepts are like the building blocks or the foundation for how you structure the way that you're going to move. That's what these concepts are for. They're not for you to hear that echo again. It's only when me and you are live, nobody else. But anyway, hold on, let me put the mic close to my mouth. So, pause. So, these concepts are for you to be able to actualize you working on how you move when it comes to women, and for you to put certain things in place so that you have a firm foundation for how you move in your personal life, so that way when women come into your personal life, they can effortlessly or seamlessly adapt or assimilate to what you have going on. It's not for you to go outside and repeat these terms and these different concepts to women. You don't have to tell women, you know, you're not a part of my program because you're not doing X, Y, Z. If you want to be a part of my program, you got to do this first. Or, you know, I don't know if you can be on my roster. Okay. Why would you tell a woman about you having a roster of women? Why are you even talking about that?
Yeah, you should know that. You know, it reminds me, Zag. What's his name? Was it Anthony Brown? Who was the Pittsburgh Steeler that was recording? You remember
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. You remember when the coach, talking that shit in the locker room, and he was recording it live? And you know, gentlemen, what we are teaching you is exclusively for you to not to run out here and regurgitate and say silly shit. You motherfuckers don't have rosters. You don't have programs. You say things like, I want to get to know you in an intimate way. And then when the woman questions your bitch asses on that shit, you just sit there and look like a dumbass because you don't know the understanding of the words. You don't understand. You don't understand what it means. I know y'all hear what we're saying, and I know y'all love what we're saying, and I know y'all want to try to get that, but it's never going to work unless you are understand the game, which y'all don't. Y'all wanted y'all take. That's why when I started, I used to show what my clients are doing. You know, I used to show like text messages, you know, from guys and women, and I would leave what the guys were saying to the women, and some of these guys will take some of the things that I tell the guys to say to the woman, expecting the same result from the woman. But when the woman starts to question them on what they're saying, because Zach, here we go. It is very important because you know, you made a bullet point on this, that when you are saying something that is outside of you, a woman's going to question you. So if you're passive and you're scared of women, and you don't know how to talk to women, and you have fears of women, and all you do is from the moment you want a woman, you run behind her, you beat around the bush, you walk on eggshells, you're friendly with her, and then you'll hear something like 1950 talking shit, or me talking shit, or Zag talking shit. You want to take those words, and then you want to send that to the woman, but then here lies the question. Then who am I talking to? Because all my life I've been talking to this guy that's passive and soft and doesn't know what he wants. But then I'm talking to someone that's assertive, aggressive, that shows leadership qualities. So who's that? Which one are you? Because on the one hand, you're giving me this soft, pacified sucker. Then all of a sudden you're talking to me like a man. What gives?
So this is what I want to point to guys, and I want guys to understand. Women are very observant. Women pay attention to a lot more shit than you think they do. I said all that to say this. It doesn't take women long to form a perception about you. It doesn't take women that long. Now, that doesn't mean that the perception is accurate, but it doesn't. Look, guys, within the first couple of minutes, the first 60 seconds of talking to a woman can already begin to form a perception about you. So let me tell you guys what happened. Okay, and I want guys to understand this. When you start off a certain way talking to a woman, and then as the conversation progresses, you start interjecting shit that you heard from Steve or anyone else. What happens is the woman listens to what you just said and that little line you threw at her. And then she puts it in her computer brain, and she says, the math ain't mathing. because how you approached me, how you introduced yourself to me, the way that you were looking at the ground, your nervous ticks, it doesn't jive with what you just said right now.
Right.
So the reason why a woman will question you when you say shit is because she doesn't believe you. She has a perception of you, and it's not of that person that you're trying to pass off now. So this is what people don't understand. Let me say this for Steve real quick. I'm not speaking for Steve, but let me say this. Is when Steve says whatever he says about getting to know a woman in a more intimate way, there is shit that Steve says before that, and there's a way that he presents himself when he first meets a woman that's in alignment with him saying that. So women don't question him because it makes sense coming from him, because the perception they have of him is in alignment with what he's saying.
Yes, sir. Let me get a shout out. Tuesday night. Hey, thank you, J Dog. We appreciate the kind words. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that. So what we want to show you guys, okay, because we're talking about never date a woman on her terms. Okay, but Zach, just to connect with you, we're talking about, and for you guys out here. When a woman influences you enough to go to us and steal and nitpick from us, you're already doing things on her terms. And I don't think they understand that. Listen to me, Jeff. When you see a woman and she has so much influence on you and you want that pussy so bad that you'll go steal our shit, which, no, I don't want to say steal because we always put it out there for you. So I don't want to steal. I'm saying you take our shit without understanding what it means, Zach. That might be better. You take our stuff without understanding what it means. It shows that she has already influence on you and you're moving off her terms because she's forcing you to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing at all if you don't understand what it means. So we do have a clip and we want y'all guys to understand this, okay? Let me see here. Kevin, welcome to the show. You were on Lucario show. We appreciate you being here. So just relax. Don't bother Kevin. Kevin is red pill, gentlemen. So he's trying to understand. So please do not time him out or kick him out. Okay. I'm saying that to all the mods. Kevin, we welcome you here because it seems like you want to learn. Okay. So we welcome you here. But please, guys, let the man talk. Okay. Because he's from the red pill and manosphere. So he's trying to learn something, okay? So please give him a little wiggle room, okay? Don't time him out and don't kick him out, because if you do that shit and I find out who you are, I'm getting you the fuck out. So Kevin, it's a safe, not to be a dick here, but you can ask as many questions as you want to have understanding, buddy, okay? And any guys that come over, we just make sure that we don't have disrespect or trolling. But
it's not. Let me say this. It's not about women judging you, right? And I didn't say 2 minutes. I never said a time frame. I just said immediately when you start talking to women, they begin to have this perception of you based on what you're presenting to them.
Right.
Whether that perception is accurate or not is irrelevant. Here's the thing, and I said this in a video I dropped yesterday. Whether it's a conscious thing on a woman's behalf or a subconscious thing, you're always being evaluated or assessed for sexual desirability. Period. Right? Okay. So if a woman doesn't view you sexually, she's going to know pretty quickly that you're not that guy for her.
No, please go. Please tell. I'm just pulling up something. But Zach, go ahead.
So I just want guys, it's not about you being judged. Okay, this is why we tell you guys, when you very first meet women, present yourself in the most sincere, genuine, assertive fashion that you can, right? Because regardless of whether or not a woman is interested in you or not, you want to present her with the most authentic version of you. So if she does have a perception of you, it's based on that authentic presentation. It's not based on you being passive or you being indirect or you pretending to be someone that you're not. And now she has a false perception of who she thinks you are. So when you go to show her a different side of you later on, now it's an issue because you're showing inconsistencies. We're trying to get you to be more consistent in what you present. If you present your authentic self, you never have to pretend with a woman.
Yeah, hey, thank you for the super chat, Mr. 27, man. We appreciate you, dog. Respect to you, young man. Appreciate you. All right, let me help you out, young man. So check this out. Okay. So to help you understand what I teach and what Zag and I talk about the same thing. We just on different streets, same neighborhood. So I've come up with this concept that nobody on YouTube talks about, okay? Because I want to let you know something. When you come over here and we welcome you, you'll realize that we don't regurgitate things. We teach our own concept, okay? So what I teach is something called emotional perfect pitch, okay? So that means that women are not looking necessarily at your clothes, your body, your status, or anything like that. They're not looking about how tall you are and all other stuff. There is something that their emotions are looking at to determine what you are. So they're going to look at, are you someone that follows the crowd? Okay. Do you have doubt? Do you give up easily? Are you passive? Are you thirsty? Are you creepy? Are you the kind of person seeking validation? Can you correct me when I need correction? Are you going to allow me to walk all over you? And it's several things. I mean, it's a laundry list of things, Kevin. But what happens is that they recognize. Now, young man, I can't, again, this is not and I want to make sure this is not a boost women up show. Please understand this. We're not trying to blow women up or make women special. We're just being honest with you about women, okay? It's just honest, okay? We're just being 1,000% say, oh, wait, hold on, I forgot something. Wait, Zach, go get it. God, put that down and go get the cran. Go get the cranberry while I'm talking to that man.
I got it right here.
You got it right there beside you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to do something, dog, real quick, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, I'll keep talking, but there's something that we're doing. Because Zag drinks a lot of cranberry and shit. And I told 50 and I were blown away. Zag has never had grape cranberry. You know, we brothers, and you know we love grape.
That shit, it sounds ghetto as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying?
Ghetto as fuck, but he got some, and he's going to try some live on the air today for the first time. But let me finish, Kevin, talking to you, big dog. But it is not about, yeah, you go, Zach. Go ahead and get it, Zach. But no, so what I'm saying, big dog, is that we're not here to blow women up. We're not here to blame women or anything. Well, we're trying to tell you the truth about things when it comes to women in the game. They can recognize weakness. They cannot recognize strength. They're not used to strength. So depending on how you think and how you operate, they can tell by how you talk to them. There's something in your tone that tells them your story. And you can't hide that with clothes, money, status, or muscles. There is nothing you can do to hide it. And that's what we always want to say to you, big dog. But you can ask as many questions as you want. There are no dumb questions, young man. So please ask those questions. Zach, are you ready?
I want to say I found this in the Wave Grease.
Man,
the black people care product.
Zach, come on.
They sell do-rags and shit at. This is where eyelashes.
No. Zach, go ahead and pour it while we get to the next question. Go ahead and pour it, then we get to the next question.
Right. This is what I normally drink. I drink straight cranberry shit. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Steve got me. Next thing you know, he gonna have me eating fried chicken and watermelon live on air and shit.
Motherfucker, just get that great. Just try, dog. I'm telling you, it's the dog. I'm telling you, I don't like cranberry, but when I tried that grape cran, it changed my life, dog. I'll drink that motherfucker like crack, dog. Just pour some in ice and some ice if you have it, and have some, and I bet you it's gonna change your life, motherfucker. Are you ready? Hold on, let's see. Go ahead, Zach. He's about to have his. Hey, you've never had it in 50 years. Wait, 50 years, right? This is the first.
I've never had it.
Now, when did you start drinking cranberry? How old were you?
Since I was a kid.
Okay, since he was a kid. So this is the first time he's drinking grape cranberry in 50 years. Go ahead, Zach. Let's see what it looks.
I'm getting my black card for the first time today.
All right, here we go. Let's see what he think about that. Here we go.
Shit is kind of tasty. It is. As tasty as it is right now, I'm still fucking with I'm still gonna drink with my other shit at. God damn it. I got about 5 or 6 of these in the crib, Steve. I drink this shit all the time.
I know hey, but I'm telling you, gonna fuck with that grape shit, dog. Look at him. Oh, he likes it. Yeah.
It got an aftertaste. I mean, but it tastes good though. But it's sweet. It's sweet though.
All right. Well, let's get this question, Victor. What if we don't know who we truly are? Would it make sense to use your strategies on a woman? No. What we tell you to do is we don't give you strategies. We try to get you to think for yourself. Okay? We don't tell you what to do. We show you that you are allowed to think for yourself, Victor, okay? You don't know who you truly are. But see, here's the thing. We're not teaching you a strategy, and that's where you're failing because you assume that we're saying do A for you to get B. It doesn't work that way. We're saying for you to believe that you can do A and go out there and actually do it because you believe in yourself to do it, no matter what happens. And then come back to us so we can see what you did right versus what you did wrong. Zach, what say you on this young man?
I want to say this, and I want Victor, and I want you other men, you young men, most of you guys are younger than me, and I say this with love and care. Your end goal should not be pussy.
Never.
Your end goal should not be pussy. The problem with guys and how guys are fucking themselves up is they're looking for things to say to women to either get pussy or they're trying to convert a woman who doesn't see them sexually into a woman who sees them sexually. It's not about that, right? Guys, here's the thing. When I go out, right, my end goal is to always present my most authentic self. Whenever I end a conversation with a woman, when I walk away, I know that I presented my most assertive, authentic self in that scenario, irregardless of what happens. It doesn't matter if she loves me or not. It doesn't matter if we ever see each other ever again or not. I know I did it the Carrie way. If she fucking with it, she'll hit me up. If she ain't fucking with it, I'll never hear from her. It makes no difference to me. I don't care about the pussy. Guys, it's not about you fucking every woman that you are attracted to. You're going to fuck the women you're meant to. Okay, I need guys to understand the difference. Let me say that shit again real quick, Steve. It's not about you fucking every woman that you are attracted to. You're going to have sex with the women you are meant to, right? It's going to happen. In your mind, you have to have that mindset of it's inevitable that I'm going to encounter a woman that's feeling me.
Yeah, okay, we got a call. I'm sorry. I didn't even see the call. Motherfucker, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Area code 716. I apologize. I didn't even see the call. 716, are you there, sir?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name, sir? And what's your question, buddy? What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I called earlier on that.
From a Lucario show, right? Hey, what's going on, big guy? I appreciate, look, buddy.
Hey, what up, dog?
No, I appreciate you calling. And like I said before,
yeah, I'll be back. I'm back.
Yeah, hey, Zach, it was Zach. Yeah, okay, we appreciate you calling, man, because we can have dialogue so Zach can give you his interpretation because I understand you feel that we contradict ourselves in what we're saying and stuff, but
no disrespect.
No, it's not disrespect. No, please. This is all respect. Because again, we're having dialogue, buddy. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Anything you're saying is not going to be taken bad, okay? Please understand it. We want you to be honest. You know what I mean? It's how dialogue works, you know. See, it's one thing you come in like, Steve, fuck you, and Zach, fuck you. When we go like, man, fuck you, we gonna just, you know, we
about that at all.
Right, no doubt. We're talking like men because you need to have understanding of what we're talking about. So let us talk to you real quick, and this is very important because you know, at the end of the day, like we're talking today, and I'm gonna have a show tomorrow in the morning time about this. We're talking about something deep. Game is a concept of an understanding that one has of himself, and the depth of it. Before I even throw it to my dog Zag, is that most people don't understand on the surface. On the surface, is that it is an all-encompassing awareness, okay? Awareness of oneself. And that's from the surface. But in order to understand that concept, one has to understand the parts of the concept to gain greater understanding. Because if you don't understand it, it's going to throw you off like you did this, earlier today. You were asking about, the forced orgasm, was it, sir?
Yeah, sex, like, cause sex being part of the game, like.
Well, no, because women aren't part of. See, the game is not about woman.
Is this the one that was calling when I was talking about the orgasm is not your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll let, but young man. So the game is not about women. The game is about what we call, excuse my language, diamond dick. And what I mean by diamond dick is that the understanding and the concept that we have of ourselves is so great that women don't even you ever see you seen the clip that I sent you with the rapper, what's his name? Who's the rapper, Zach? Kevin Gates. You saw the Kevin Gates clip that I put out, right? Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you hear it real quick. Only 9 seconds. Listen to this. Just listen.
Masculinity don't have to be toxic. It can be sacred. You could love yourself so much that you could look at a woman and she don't deserve my dick.
You hear what I'm saying? You see that? Listen. Now, what we're telling you is the concept of game is the awareness and love of oneself that's so great. We're saying that just because you have a pussy and just because you want to fuck with me, suck my dick and spend time with me, spend money on me and want to be with me, fuck, it doesn't matter to me, because you have not earned anything. You have not earned my time. You have not earned my attention. You have not earned my respect, and you have not earned the dick. And what Zag and I, before I throw it to my dog Zag, the concept is outside of the realm of most guys, where we value ourselves. And the more you value yourself, because Zag's going to talk to you, and then we're going to play a video clip to show you the difference between one that values himself and one that values pussy. But Zag, what say you? Got the floor, my brother.
Oh, so there's a such thing called sexual confidence. Are you familiar with sexual confidence, caller?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the reasons why I was calling, because of that.
Okay. Well, understand that sexual confidence has basically two concepts. The first concept of sexual confidence is your ability to be a good lover or an attentive lover, right? That's the first part of it. And I think that's the kind of part you're kind of stuck on a little bit, where if I'm an attentive lover, if I'm a good lover, then it's my job to make sure this woman has an orgasm. The second concept of having sexual confidence is your ability to articulate what you like, what you prefer, and what you don't like, right? But also, it's also empowering the woman to articulate herself to you as well, as far as what she like and don't like. So what happens a lot of times when men and women have sex, there are women who have sex where they might not like something and they don't communicate that, right? Or a guy might be doing something and he might not be doing a good job and they just let it happen. They don't articulate that, right? So when we say an orgasm or you making a woman come, it's not necessarily your responsibility, right? Well, first of all, anyone that knows anything about anything knows that a woman's orgasm begins mentally, right? So this is why if you've ever had a woman in a situation where she was uncomfortable because maybe somebody was in the next room or people could hear, it's hard for her to climax because she's not comfortable, right? So when Steve specifically, when he talks about marinating a woman's pussy, marinating her mind, right? Like that's part of it, right? That has a lot to do with the woman having a physical orgasm later on, is what you do mentally. You're mentally stimulating her, right? But the honest, when you're fucking her though, and I'll give you an example. Right, there was times I'm having sex with a chick, and because I'm very attentive, right, I pay attention to a woman's body. I pay attention. I'm so in tune to what's going on with a woman when I'm fucking her that her moans, the pitch of her moans, I can tell. I like that moan from a you went too deep moan, or you're hitting the way your penis is going inside is uncomfortable moan, right? So I can tell the difference, right? So, but sometimes the woman doesn't say anything. She's just letting me do whatever I'm doing because in her mind she thinks he's about to nut. So let me help continue doing what he's doing so he can get a nut. But because I'm not a selfish lover, it's not about me getting a nut. I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll stop and I'll look at her and I'll be like, hey, am I hurting you? Is that uncomfortable? And I'll help her switch, move her body in a way where now it's comfortable, right? That's also so when we say a woman's orgasm is not the responsibility, if she ain't talking to you about what she likes, she has a lot to do with it. I just want to point that out.
Okay.
All right. So, you have any other questions before we continue, sir?
No, I mean that was, I just want to get some clarity on that because it's like, because like I always thought, well, I didn't think, but like, if we're not pleasing a woman in bed, we're doing something wrong.
Well, you are okay. If you're in, it all comes down to experience. So if you're not, okay, we're gonna show you in a clip the difference between a man that knows how to fuck and has influence over the woman and is not mad, bothered, or anything. Because remember, in the game, there's no feelings in this. And what I'm saying is that if you fucking with a woman and y'all in bed and her phone ring, you can't. God damn it, Zach! I swear, the only thing that if I ever die and there's ever a thing that I just fucking hate, I wish I would have grabbed the clip, young man. There's a clip where the guy and the woman are in bed. I can't find it. I've been searching high and low. So let's call it. They're in bed, okay, and they just got done fucking. Her phone rings. And she answers her phone. She's like, oh, hey, how are you? Yes. Oh, my God, it's a new restaurant. I would love to go there. Oh, you want to take me get a new outfit? Oh, my God, yes, let's go. Okay, yes, tonight would be perfect, right? So then she looks at the guy in the bed. And the guy's like, hold up. You gonna talk to another motherfucker in front of me in the bed? And look, this is the woman said. She looked dead at him. She said, wait. Hold on, wait. Do you want to be the guy that I go out with? Or you want to be the guy in my bed? Which one you want to do? Which one do you want to be? Yeah, she said that to him. And I wish I had that clip because in this game, you have to understand that I know this is going to fucking hurt a lot of people, but everybody has a role to play. Your role is to be the guy to fuck the shit out of her and make her feel sexy. You can give her orgasms or what, just making a connection with her, right? Your job is not to take her out to dinner. Your job is not to pay her bills. Your job is not to fix things. Your job is not to be a shoulder to cry on. You have to realize that you have to allow the grass-eating animals to do work for you, and you can't get mad at them for doing that. You see what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah, but,
you can't.
But on the flip coin of that too, though, is it possible to not make her orgasm but have a connection with her?
Yeah. Okay, hold on real quick. Yeah, let me say this. I want guys to understand something. You being a good lover is for you. You should be so egotistical and so prideful that whatever you do, you want to do it well. Right? So there are times where you might not make a woman orgasm, but she likes it still. Right? You can make a woman feel good and she's still not orgasm.
Yeah, but it's but caller, watch this. You want to know what it is? And watch this, caller. It's not the orgasm, it's also the tears. It's also the pain of not having you, holding you, or seeing you. So you're not. I know y'all guys look at it like, I'm trying to make her come, but y'all don't understand. That's why I always talk about the drug lab. I know I'm the only one. I talk about the drug lab, right? My drug lab. I got two of them. I got a synthetic drug lab where in my little building, they create synthetic.
You know.
I'm sorry.
No, you always talk about the drug of you, you know.
Right, the drug of me, because the remnants of it. Zach has his own thing, but what we have in common is that we make women want more of us based off of how they feel about us. So it's not just what we are when we're with them, it's what we are when we're not around. You got it, Zach.
No, I just want to say, and again, caller, because we as men, we've had sex. There's been times where you're stroking and it feels good to you, but you haven't nutted yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you being inside of a woman, yeah, that could feel good there. Now, what I will tell you is this: if you're dealing with a woman that has experience having multiple orgasms and climaxing, and you can't make her come at all, then you probably got a problem. But what I'm saying is, if you have one sex session that lasts like 20 minutes and she don't nut, that's the end of the world.
Right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's where the clarity was at then. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're okay. Let me give you an example. Okay. How old are you, big guy?
27.
Okay. How would you kiss a woman if you're sitting next to her? How would you do it?
Well, before I would go to the lips, I would start by her neck.
Okay. Well, listen.
Go to the lips.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, but do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So one thing I was taught. No, listen. One thing I was taught. Okay, listen, because I was taught poetry, and I was taught that you should be able to touch a woman blindfolded. She should be able to hear and let the words penetrate. So I was always taught that whatever I can do physically to her, I can use those things to make her play with her pussy and masturbate to, where she can feel it her own way. So if you're saying to a woman, that I just kiss her neck, you see what I'm saying? I kiss her neck, right?
I would go to her neck and then fully go to her lips.
Well, right, but you're slow to go to her neck. So if you're talking to a woman, yes? If you're talking to a woman and she's naked in the bed and she says, "Turn me on," is that what you're going to say when you get to the part of kissing her? I'm just going to kiss your neck?
No.
But that's the problem. See, you're not. See, this is what we talk about where people mess up. You're not even taking the time to even work on yourself to come up with an idea or already a concept of how I am going to kiss a girl. Like I tell my client, everything matters. Every move matters. Every touch of the finger matters. What I'm saying is that and again, this is me at like learning this at 12 years old, like my fingers, if we look at my fingers, my pinky 1, ring 2, middle 3, index 4, thumb 5. If I'm going to number 2 ring, okay, think about this, the pressure that I'm going to put with the ring finger versus the pressure I'm going to put with the index finger. The pressure I'm going to put it with the middle finger versus the pressure I'm going to put the thumb. You see what I'm saying? It's not just, see, people think it's just touching the woman. See, the depth of what Zag and I are, because we embody sex, is not, I'm just not going to touch her. I'm going to fucking touch her. The way our minds work, from the concept, y'all think it's just
here,
Well, no, but it's not just the way you touch her. It's how you touch her, where you touch her. But also, like Zach and I telling you, you've got to be able to listen to her body talk to you. If I'm touching her with the ring finger at a 5 press, and I'm pressing down at 5, okay, I'm just saying a 5, right? And
right.
her body moves at a 4, but I'm touching her with my index finger number 4 at a 2, and I get a 7, then that tells me that I've got her body moves at a 7. So that means from the index finger of the 4 that the touch of a 2 that gives me a 7 result means that I've got to either go up or go down to a 1 or go up to a 4 to move that 7 to a 9. I mean, I know. Zach feels me. I'm not trying to compliment.
No. Let me say this. This fucking echo. Let me say a couple of. Let me say, first of all, we got some immature people in the chat. Look, take y'all little young asses to bed. This is grown folks
Hey,
shit.
chat room. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, chat room. Get out the kids. Keep the manosphere people in if they actually want to learn. Get those children out, okay? Get the kids and anybody. Hey,
Yeah, no disrespect.
no, hold on, not you call. Wait. Hey, timeout, kick out, guys. Y'all know the rule. Timeout, kick out, trolls, okay? Y'all know people like who want to learn. Get them other motherfuckers out there because we try to teach some shit that they'll never understand or the concept.
Sandy can stay. Sandy can stay, but the other little young motherfuckers. Hey, let me say this. Caller, have you ever played with a woman's clit and she either told you too hard or harder?
Right.
Like
I'm honest, I haven't.
See, so an example would be if you're playing with a woman's clitoris, right? And if she's ultra sensitive, you might be pressing too hard. She might say that's too hard.
Yes.
Right? Or even if you're sucking it, she might say that's too hard, right? Or sometimes she might say stroke it harder, meaning you're not applying enough pressure. That's kind of what Steve is talking about. Is once you've dealt with enough women and you know your way around a woman's body, you understand pressure, right? You understand that not every woman responds the same way to the same amount of pressure you're applying. Okay, whatever it is, it can be playing with her breast, it could be playing with a clitoris, it could be having your fingers inside, it could be whatever it is. Right? Not every woman responds to the same thing. So, but what happens is once you've dealt with enough women, you understand that most of what you do is applicable to a large number of women. But there's other times where you're going to have to make an adjustment. That's what Steve is talking about, the pressure that her body responds to. That's when you are an attentive lover. These are the things you pay attention to.
Right. Even if you make her play with her pussy, her breathing and her moans are going to tell you where you need to take the story next. Versus the guy that with Jazz is asking a bunch of dumbass questions. You know, someone took my idea of creating a sexual audio because I'm a very creative motherfucker. And they tried to carbon carpet what I was doing, but they fucked it all up by asking a bunch of dumbass questions and stuff. But is there any other questions, big guy, before we continue? Because we got to continue with the show, buddy.
Nah, that was it, man. Like I said, no, man, no disrespect to any of you guys. I just,
Yes, sir. It's cool.
Hey, caller, you know what? I'm glad you called, brother, because sometimes we say shit, and it requires maybe a little more clarity sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, so anytime you have a question,
I didn't want you to.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. Anytime you have a question, feel free to. No, it's cool. No, it's all good, buddy. But anytime you have a question, just call back, and we will welcome you. And any question you have, okay, big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you.
Let me say this. Let me say this to guys. The reason why, I'll just speak for myself. Okay, the reason why I like to say a woman's orgasm is not the responsibility is because I don't want you making it all about trying to make her orgasm.
Yes.
Like you're too focused on making. This is why guys be laying there. Did you come? Because they're too focused on making a woman come. When you know what you're doing, she's gonna come. Right? Don't even worry about all of that. Right? But The thing of it is it's about you empowering the woman to be so comfortable sexually with you that you guys can talk freely about what's going on. So if you're doing something that she likes, she can tell you, hey, that thing you did like 2 weeks ago, why haven't you done that lately? I really like that. And then you're like, oh, you didn't think nothing of it, but she likes it. So now you implement that into your repertoire. So it's about empowering a woman to actually be sexually confident. I can't even talk. Sexually confident enough for her to actually express herself and articulate herself sexually.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna play a clip for you guys out here. Let me we block God. I'm sorry, Zach. We had a call. We had to block it. I just thought that. We're gonna have we are gonna have some immature people calling in, guys. Y'all know, hey guys, y'all know this game is so